All right, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get the Olympus XII Digimon. I'm going to show you where you can scan them, and I'm going to show you the evolutionary paths in order to get them. Spoilers, obviously, for the story. This is like end game, so if you haven't gotten to the end game and been able to backtrack, go away. Lots of spoilers. Anyways, first of all, in order to scan them, you're going to want to get to the Akihabara back alley area in the present timeline. Before we do that, there is a side quest called Olympus XII's test match. You'll have the thing on screen showing you where to go. All you have to do is talk to Minervamon and it'll initiate what I'm about to show you. So we come through the back alley here, and you can already see an outer dungeon icon on my mini map here that's not a regular outer dungeon. So if we go here, we can enter. And as you can see, we're in a room filled with the Olympus XII. If you talk to a single one of these guys, you're going to have to go through an entire gauntlet fighting all 12 of them. Okay, it's not insane, but it's a lot of work. And you only get 5% for all of them each time. So if you wanted to get them to 100%, you'd have to do it 20 times. The other way you can get them is just through Digivolution. There are dozens of ways to get these Digimon. So what I decided to do was I'm going to show you guys their final form and then just de-digivolve them and show you the plethora of Digimon that can digivolve into each of them. So we'll start things off with Minervamon's evolution. I renamed it, so now I don't remember its name. Anyway, she's not technically an Olympus XII. She is. So we'll de-digivolve to Minervamon. Okay, so here's some of the Digimon that can evolve into her. This is Orochimon. You actually get one through one of the outer dungeons. This, I believe, is Sylphimon, which is a fusion Digimon between Apollomon and Gatomon. I don't know why I had a brain freeze there. Anyways, we'll de-digivolve to Orochimon and show some of the other options here. So from Orochimon, who again can evolve into Minervamon, and Bacchusmon, you can get him from digivolving Deltamon, who can be found in the sewers in the present and central area, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe his pre-evolution can. Numamon and I'm not going to pronounce his name. You know his name. All of these are pretty easy to find. If we go back down to him here, right, you can see any of these Digimon can evolve into him. All pretty easy to find. So yeah, the Caramon can be found in the first chapter of the game. Same with Monodramon. So if you just follow up to the Chrysalis, who I can never pronounce, then go up to Orochimon, then go up to Minervamon, right? So that's one way you can get them. Or you can go to Bacchusmon. If you need help getting these stat requirements lower, I have a guide about how to do that with agent skills and shifting personality. I have a bunch of guides linked below if you want to check those out. So that was the first one. Next, we're going to do Bacchusmon. So like I said, also they have form changes, so we got to go back to his regular form. So like I said, Orochimon does become him, as well as Digitamamon and Shogun Gekomon, who I think would probably be the easiest. So from here, you can digivolve Gekomon. I do plan on having a guide on how to get like all the baby Digimon, all the in-training 2s, all the rookies, etc. Stay tuned for that. But Otamon, for example, this can be definitely found in the sewers under Central City. So that's one spot to get it. Alekmon can be found if you evolved Junomon. So make it even easier for you guys. If you get Junomon, right, you can de-digivolve. And then de-digivolve from there into Punimon. First chapter of the game, you can find Punimon. So from Punimon, you can go all the way up to Bacchusmon that way as well. Now for Sirenmon's evolution here, right? Obviously, you can go Sirenmon. You can also go Lilymon, which I think is probably the easiest way because Lilymon is available in Gear Forest. So you have Lilymon, and then from there, you can go... you have a few different options. I'm pretty sure you can find him in Gear Forest as well. You can go down to Togemon, right? Palmon. You also have Lalamon, who's everywhere in Gear Forest in between a lot of those vine sections. You have Palmon, Floramon. These all can turn into Sirenmon's evolution from there. For Volcanusmon, you have a couple of options here. He can literally be found underwater in present day. So pretty good choice is probably to go Scorpionmon. From there, you have a lot of options, right? You can go Shellmon. The fish that was up there as well, he can literally just be found in the ocean area, the abyss area. Crabmon. This can be found in the past version of the abyss area, quite like pretty much everywhere. And then it comes from Bukamon, who can be found in the first sewer area in the human world when you first travel back in time. Same with Poyomon, right? So that's another one. Pretty easy to get from there. So next we'll do... this one's really easy as well. For him, just literally go Merukimon down to where Garurumon, right? Where Garurumon comes from Garurumon. You can go Garurumon from Gabumon. You can go from any of these, but okay, he's available in the underground area under the city if you want to get Tapirmon. But let's just go Gabumon just because we already know what's coming from here. Sunomon down to Punimon again. So stock up on some Punimons when you enter the first chapter of the game because you can get some Olympus 12s out of them, okay? Next, we have Marsmon, right? So for him, in the story, it's Grapleomon. You can also do it from Blue Meramon, which is pretty easy. So we go Blue Meramon. Then we can go down to... Also, right here, Garurumon again. So I'm just going to show you this way because it's easy. So for Marsmon as well, you can literally go Garurumon, Gabumon, Sunomon, Punimon, right? So if you have a Sunomon... you can get a bunch of these guys, okay? So make sure you get a bunch of Punimons, because as you can see, if I bring him down as well, this will actually be good, because then you guys can get a look at some of the baby forms that you need. So Punimon again, and we'll bring him down to Boiomon. Right? Ignore the Zunomon there. But yeah, so these are some of the baby forms you need. We'll even bring her down. Let's go Lalamon, because this one's available all over the place in the forest. And then she's from Tanamon, who is from this little guy. Okay? So this is another one that can be found quite early on in the game. You can even find Tentomon in the first chapter and de-digivolve it. For Neptunemon, Divermon's probably the pretty standard way to go. I mean, he's literally Divermon in the story. And then from Divermon, you could go Geckomon again, just for simplicity's sake. Geckomon, down to Elecmon, down to Sunomon. Also, feel free to pause the video. I don't want the video to be too long. Feel free to pause it in between me doing evolutions if you want to look at some of the different options you can take. But again, Punimon. So I'm just trying to show you guys a simple way to get as many Olympus 12 as possible. Look how many Punimons turn into Olympus 12 dudes. We'll bring Orochimon down too, just to further exemplify how simplistic this can be. So for him, we're going to go straight down to Kuramon, because Kuramon's a very easy find. Again, first chapter in the game, right? For, I don't even remember her name. For this one, you can go a couple of ways. So I'm going to go the Taumon route, because Nyaromon, its baby form, is available. Oh, screw it. Garurumon. Even better. Again, Punimon is the way. Okay? There you go. Another Punimon, okay? So if you want to get to that one, you go Punimon. Okay, this is Junomon. It's just a different form. So we'll move her over. Right, to go for Junomon, you got Angewomon. I don't have her other pre-evolution, don't hate me. So from Angewomon, you have a few options. Let's go Gatomon. Frigimon's pretty easy to get to. We'll go Gatomon because Gatomon comes from Salamon. Huckmon also comes from Coromon, if you guys are interested in that. But Nyaromon, which Nyaromon could also end up becoming the other Olympus 12 member we were just showcasing. And then Nyaromon's baby form is Punimon. So either way, Punimon, okay? Jupitermon, okay? Major spoilers here. Let's turn him back into his normal form. Jupitermon comes from Aegiomon, okay? one of these 4 versions of Aegiomon, specifically. So we'll just turn into the red one. This guy obviously goes into him, down to Aegiomon. Now, Aegiomon does have a dark form, which I'm gonna get for a separate video. But for regular Jupitermon, this is the way to get him. So you need 46 bonds. And for Jupitermon, you need all of the bonds. I should have said that. You need every single bond. All 4. So make sure you get that. But then, again, Elecmon, Sunomon, Punimon. So you have the 2 here. This is just a fusion of them. I don't care who the primary and secondary are. Okay. So for Apollomon, this is probably the most standard way to do it. Basically, you're just going to follow the Coronamon line. So Phyramon. Right, you could also go from Hawkmon as well. Coronamon. Tokomon. Tokomon's available in the underground area when you first travel back in time, alongside Bukamon, and then Poyomon. Okay, so that's another Poyomon one there. So for Dianamon, you can go back into Ceresmon, which obviously is from Lunamon. Very lore heavy here. All right, Bacchusmon. Just like in the thing. Then you can go Renamon, who is from Wainamon, or you can go Lunamon. You can even go Terriermon, who's from Tokomon. So Lunamon down to Nyaromon. Again, you can find it in like the first area of the game, like before you even travel back in time. And then Punimon. Punimon again. Oh no, you can't find Nyaromon in the first area of the game. You find Punimon in the first area of the game. Anyway, so another Punimon. So that's, yeah. That's how you get the Olympus 12, guys. Like, it's pretty simple. So we got 1 Punimon here. Kuramon's 2. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All Olympus 12 Digimon can be made from, how many Punimon is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 Punimons and 2 Poyomons. One of these guys, I can't remember his name, and then 1 Kuramon. So that's how you can make all Olympus 12 Digimon, guys. I hope this video was somewhat helpful. Again, you don't have to take the exact routes I took. You can take whatever routes will get there, but just keep in mind you have to end up with the ultimates that will eventually go into the Mega there. If you follow the way I did it, it should be pretty simple. So get a ton of Punimons and have yourself a good time. Anyways, I'm going to do Demon Lords as well, so stay tuned for that. I do want to do a video showcasing where to get every baby Digimon, every in training 2, and maybe every rookie, just so you can like easily evolve into anything else. I don't know if I'll do like champions, ultimates, and megas, but we'll see. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.